Welcome to PlayStation Corner. My name is Uncle Geeb, and today we have a list of 10 great AAA PS Plus games to download and play on your PS5 or PS4. If you enjoy this content, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Alex and I would really appreciate it. Also, if you plan on picking anything up from our list, please make sure to drop a comment down below to let us know which one you'd be most likely to enjoy. And without further ado, here's this week's list. This is a classic from PlayStation Studios and Blue Point Games. Demon's Souls is a remake of the PlayStation classic, completely rebuilt and enhanced for PS5. The visuals look absolutely stunning on PS5, and the game has been enhanced for PS5 Pro if you manage to get your hands on one of those. King Allen XII awakens the ancient demon, the Old One. The awakening of the Old One causes a colorless fog to cover the land, bringing nightmarish creatures that prey on human souls. The fog drives survivors mad, and Bularia becomes isolated from the outside world. You play as a lone warrior, battling through fog and facing brutal challenges to become the slayer of demons and send the Old One back to sleep. It's obviously a Souls game with extremely hard combat, yet rewarding when you overcome the challenges you face. If you're looking for a great game to play with your PS Plus subscription, this game is a great place to start. But be warned, this is not for everyone. But if you enjoy the difficulty, you find yourself a great game and series to spend many hours playing. Resident Evil 2 is a masterful remake of the classic survival horror game that still manages to deliver that signature tension, action, and puzzle-solving gameplay the series is known for. You'll step into the shoes of a rookie cop, Leon Kennedy, and college student Claire Redfield, as they're thrown together in a nightmare of Raccoon City, overrun by zombies and chaos. What's great here is that both Leon and Claire have their own unique campaigns, letting you see the story from different angles. You really get a sense of how things play out from each character's perspective, which adds depth to the overall experience. You'll be solving puzzles, scavenging for supplies, and managing scarce resources, all while trying to avoid or fight off the relentless zombies. The survival aspect is very real, and it's not always easy. The game doesn't hold your hand, which is great for veterans, but might be frustrating for some newcomers. Resident Evil 2 brings a lot of tension, great atmosphere, and compelling story, but don't expect it to go easy on you. Whether you've played Resident Evil games before or not, it's a great game to try out with your PS Plus subscription. Embark on a captivating adventure in Kenna, Bridge of Spirits, where you play as Kenna, a young spirit guide journeying to an abandoned village in search of a sacred mountain shrine. The game combines thrilling combat with unique companion mechanics, as you find and grow a team of tiny spirits called the Rot. These spirits help maintain balance by decomposing dead and rotting elements. As you explore the lush, overgrown forest, you'll enhance the Rot's abilities, unlocking new ways to manipulate the environment and uncover the secrets of a forgotten community, all while navigating a world filled with wandering spirits trapped in the forest. Not in a literal sense, but the game reminds me so much of the Legend of Zelda series, which happens to be my favorite franchise. I've never played Kenna before, but now that I have this PS Plus subscription, I'm absolutely going to give it a try. Also, we have a review of this game up on the channel, done by Alex, so be sure to check this one out if you'd like to learn some more. Rebuilt from the ground up by Blue Point Games and Japan Studios, Shadow of the Colossus for PS4 introduces a new generation of gamers to its awe-inspiring world and towering creatures, while giving longtime fans the chance to revisit this beloved classic with stunning visuals and improved performance. Set in an ancient realm, the game tells the story of a young hero seeking to revive a loved one by defeating the Colossi, an enormous creature bound to the land. Armed with only one sword and bow, you'll explore a vast landscape to face each Colossus in a unique challenge that tests your wits, skills, and determination. I've never played it, but Alex has. Definitely a great game to check out on PS Plus while it's still in there. Set in 1860 Kyoto, Like a Dragon Ishin follows Sakamoto Ryoma, a samurai caught in turmoil of society plagued by inequality. On a personal quest for justice, Ryoma seeks to avenge his father's mysterious murder, clears his name from a false accusation, and restore his honor. As he navigates the city teetering on the brink of revolution, his actions will not only change his own fate, but also bring an end to the samurai era and shape the future of Japan. Armed with a sword and revolver, Ryoma fights his way through a rich, historical adventure full of intense battles, heartfelt moments, and tough choices. Created by the same team behind Yakuza Like a Dragon, this game delivers a gripping story and fast-paced combat that immerses you in a turbulent period of Japanese history where one man's fight for justice could alter the course of an entire nation. If you're a fan of the genre, this game can get you started with hours of fun. Returnal throws you into a relentless cycle of survival, where every death forces you to start over in a constantly shifting world. After crash landing on a mysterious barren planet, Celine must fight her way through the ruins of an ancient civilization, offering new combinations of items and challenges. The game's roguelike mechanics ensures that no two runs are the same, pushing you to adapt your combat strategy every time you respawn. With stunning visuals that bring a decaying world to life, Returnal delivers fast-paced bullet-hell combat and a sense of eerie beauty in its contrasting environments. Each new cycle feels like a fresh start, but also reminds us that the world is unforgiving. Designed for high replayability, it consistently evolves, keeping you on your toes as you explore, discover, and fight your way through this dark, mysterious journey. The Standard Edition is available to download and play from your PS Plus subscription. In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you step into the boots of a legendary Viking warrior, raised on stories of battle and glory. Your journey takes you through the raids, settlement buildings, and political maneuvering, all in the quest to earn a place among the gods in Valhalla. The game features advanced RPG mechanics that let you shape your character's growth and influence the world around you. Every decision, whether it's forming alliances, crafting gear, or choosing how to approach combat, will carve your unique path to glory. You'll also construct upgrade buildings like barracks, blacksmiths, and tattoo parlors, while recruiting a new clan member and customizing your Viking experience to suit your style. This game gets you started on PS Plus and opens the door to tons of other Assassin's Creed games out there as well. A great pickup on the list. Alright, these last 3 games are some of my absolute favorites on the series that I've already downloaded on my PS5 and I'm super excited to dive into. I've already started here on God of War. In God of War, you play as Kratos. He's no longer the vengeful god we once knew. Now a father, he's forced to navigate harsh world alongside his son, Atreus, who is determined to earn his respect. The shift in focus brings a new layer of depth to Kratos, as he struggles to control the rage that defined him in the past, while trying to teach his son how to survive in the brutal realm of Norse gods and monsters. The game does a great job of blending classic God of War elements like brutal combat, epic boss fights, and massive scale with a much more personal and emotional narrative. It's a world that is unforgiving, and not just for Kratos, but for Atreus too. Kratos' journey is about more than just surviving. It's about preventing his son from making the same blood-stained mistakes. It's a bold reimagining of a beloved franchise that brings both intense action and meaningful character development to the forefront. If you never dove into Gods of War series, this is an amazing game to start with. Just note, however, in the PS4 version, it's not the enhanced PS5 version that's available to purchase separately. Although I will say after my few hours playing the PS4 version, I will say it looks absolutely incredible and is worthy of your time. Either way, it's still an amazing game to play, and I highly recommend all of you guys check this one out if you just got PS5 Plus or if you never dove into the series and you have had PS Plus. Alright, number 9 here, Ratchet & Clank: A Rift Apart. Another game I'm super excited to try out, although I haven't got started on this one yet. I'm going to play the original remastered Ratchet & Clank first. In Ratchet & Clank: Rift Apart, you're in for an interdimensional thrill ride as the duo takes on an evil robotic emperor bent on conquering worlds across realities. With the power of PS5, you'll jump between action-packed dimensions at lightning speed, blasting through dazzling environments using a crazy array of weapons like your burst pistol, shatter bomb, and topiary sprinkler. The game's new gadgets allow for physics-defying moves, like zipping above cityscapes and warping across battlefields to outsmart your enemies. The visuals are stunning, bringing never-before-seen planets and alternate dimensions of familiar locations to life with incredible detail. Built by Insomniac Games, Rift Apart leverages the PS5's speed and immersive features, including the DualSense controller's haptic feedback, to make you feel every explosion and dimensional shift. It's an exciting, visually striking adventure that takes the classic Ratchet & Clank formula and elevates it to a whole new level. I'm excited to dive deep onto this one and into the whole Ratchet & Clank series, just recently starting my first playthrough of the original Ratchet & Clank remastered for PS4. This game brings a ton of value to PS Plus, and in my opinion, you should absolutely check this one out. Alright, for our last game on the list, this might be my favorite game on PlayStation, period. It's also the game on this list that I've beaten in its entirety. In Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, you step into the shoes of Miles as he adjusts to his new life in East Harlem while trying to live up to the legacy of Peter Parker. When a dangerous power struggle threatens his new home, Miles must take up the mantle of Spider-Man and learn what it truly means to be a hero. Armed with his own explosive bioelectric venom blasts and unique camouflage abilities, Miles has powers that set him apart from his mentor, giving combat a fresh and exciting twist. As he navigates a war between a corrupt energy corporation and a high-tech criminal army, Miles must balance crime-fighting duties with personal challenges, including maintaining friendships and dealing with family pressure. With vibrant, snowy streets to swing through and tough decisions ahead, Miles Morales is an emotional journey about responsibility, sacrifice, and finding your place in the world while protecting everything you hold dear. I absolutely adore this game. It's an absolute must-play game on your PlayStation, and I'm super excited that it's included on your PS Plus subscription. I recommend playing its predecessor first, however, to truly appreciate the story of gameplay of Miles Morales. But if you can't, this is an amazing game to start with in the Spider-Man franchise and will catapult your love for the franchise, and you'll want to play all the other games like I do. I just have one more game on my list, and that is Spider-Man 2. Well, guys, that's going to wrap up today's list of the top AAA games on PS Plus. Have you already beaten any of the games from our list today? Let us know what you thought of them and help someone deciding what to play next in the comments down below. And if you haven't beaten any of the games, what game will you be adding to your backlog? Let us know down below. Please make sure to drop a like in this video on your way out and subscribe for more lists, deals, and weekly content from PlayStation Corner. Again, I want to thank you guys so much for being here, watching these videos, and supporting us. Alex and I do truly appreciate it. And we got more content on the way for you guys here coming soon. So keep an eye on the channel, hit that bell. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.